Well, it's Sunday, which means it's time for the new weekly, and I'm gonna be honest, doesn't look so great. And what I mean by that is just there's a lot of, I guess, non-bows in a sense. Now this is one of the few bows, as it were, but like there's no actual strawberries to get, and then there's multiple strawberry things, so that seems kind of weak. There's no armor. Cucumber lollipop, maybe you could do some stuff with. There's a catfish and waffle, but only one buy ability, which is the anglerfish, so that seems pretty not great either. I would say that basically spawning seems to be a thing, and then anti-spawn, Aardvark Hippo. General scaling via Husky and T-Rex later. Some solo scalings, Bison, Ostrich. If you want to count Deer Lord, you can count that as well. Maybe you can do some, like, killing pet stuff with Anteater and things to get some benefits, but it doesn't seem as strong as usual. There is just a lot of spawn stuff. There's Nightcrawler, Anteater, Sheep, Deer, Seagull, Saiga Antelope if you want to count Falcon, Whale, Emu if you want to count it, Nyala. You could just do Nyala, Saiga Antelope, Trumpet stuff. There's a lot of random things going on here. It doesn't seem the hottest. Like when you have just these three in general, fox, goat, hamster, it's not the best look. Especially if your fox eats a wall chicken, I would say. Probably not the best thing to be doing. But it's gonna be a weird one, I think. Okay, alright. Starting out hot. I would also add that, the food to buy is not necessarily that exciting. Like, there's some mana, but there's not, like, a big mana thing to do. Like, Cardinal and Squirrel, I feel like I wouldn't really care that much about. I mean, unless you're getting pretzels every time, it's not... And then even the real Velociraptor that replaces a lost perk, like, what are you going to replace? A steak? You can't really replace anything else for the most part. So, yeah, I don't know. It's a strange one. That's interesting. Is 1 damage on him better versus 1 damage on that? I suppose it doesn't really matter. But I'd rather have a 3... I mean, I guess I would get a 3/3 either way out of it, but... And then maybe start up here then? Sure. Yeah, this seems fine. Seems fine. Streams this week, what did we do? We did normal Puzzle Dragon Super Auto Pet stuff Monday. Never got a kill with any of those, which is kind of frustrating. But we still won 2 to start. That's pretty good. We did some more demos. Pristine Next Fest. We got a level. So there is some sniping, especially early with the Mosquito and the Warps. So Porcupine would be pretty sick against those. Anteater in general is going to be pretty strong, I think. I think Peacock early on is going to be a pretty good choice to go with as well. There isn't a ton... there's Hawk snipes later. So I'm curious if... yeah, I don't know, it's a tough choice. I mean, Porcupine plus Cucumber makes a lot of sense as well, to be fair. I'm gonna take the Porcupine... I'm gonna take the Porcupine. I don't know what. I'm taking something. Okay. I guess I'll take your level in the future. And this is good on a Porcupine, so I'll take that potentially as well. Finished Mega Man 5 on NSO, which was nice. The level 2 snipes did... Oh, okay, you know what? I think we're actually completely owning this guy. Nice. And then this weekend, there was a Tetris event. on Tetris 99, which combined level 4s are like pretty strong here. The level 4s are pretty, well, yeah, I mean, all of them basically except Squirrel I would be somewhat interested in here. And even then, Squirrel's not the worst. This is good, for sure. It's just a question of how we really want to put this together. It's probably not. Let's just keep our strength going. Alright, now that helps for our potential level chances. You know what, I'll do this, and then take this as well. Sure. So it's a little more aggressive, I guess, in terms of this turn versus the futures, but we'll have to see. Okay, well, we don't have a spawn, so that part's good. We did get a porcupine trigger, so that's nice. This will get 3 kills. Yeah, I would say that worked out pretty well. But yeah, the Tetris 99 F-Zero event combination went pretty sweet as well. Got some wins. Did some Chimera Puzzle Island Picross as well, which was nice. But you don't want to hear about that. Well, maybe you do, but there was a lot of other things that happened since we last chatted in the Super Auto Pets world. Namely, more Olympic trials. Snoop Dogg did a 200 at the Olympic trials. That was kind of funny, and honestly kind of impressive for how old he is. I think I get rid of this. The only awkward thing about getting rid of this is that, you know, there is the level 3 bison potential, but I think I would rather get rid of this. Camels are really good. This is also really good, but I think I want to keep my team strongish, but like halfway. Well, now I kind of. I'll put that on you for sure. You could obviously put it on the camel as well, but this we're saving for next turn. What else could we get? Another cucumber. Fantastic. I also don't think there's much fairy dustness that's worth it, except for like a snake, pretty much. Basically the only thing I can think of, unless somehow like an emu lets you get another push or something. Maybe there's something there as well, but there was a lot of drama in the Olympic trials, as there tends to be, but how did you get, oh, okay, yeah, that gives strawberries, but there's not really another way to get strawberries. Okay, I think we win. Yes. Thing Mo not qualifying for the team because she got tripped up in the finals was devastating, to say the least. I think I will take the level on this turn, and then I might be greedy. You know, I should have done that opposite, huh? I should have leveled the wharf and then got rid of the wharf, which then would also let me get rid of the Thunderbird. Instead, you know what? I can still just get rid of the friggin' Thunderbird. And then we're not really doing the whole Saiga Antelope thing with spawning. Otherwise, I would have taken it. I think we can. Would I rather this in the front or not is the question. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. I'll definitely add this on you. And then I like where we're at. We have a slot to get rid of the mosquito next turn, probably. The wharf is gonna get out of here as well. I like how things are sort of balanced in that respect. Trade there, a lot of buffs. I think we take it from here. Very good. The men's 1500 was hype. All my 3 predictions as far as the top 3 that would qualify did in fact become members of the Olympic team and became Olympians, so I liked that for me. I mean, there's only one thing that's, I guess, really bad to buy. I suppose you could do canned food lioness for scaling too. Sure, I'll do this, and then I guess I'm just gonna take a fox, just to take a fox. Just to have something. There's not really a reason to get porcupine things, or rather to get extra cucumbers. There's not really a reason for that. I mean, hippos are good, I just don't really know how it's gonna sort of come together. I am realizing, though, that with this setup, I can't really go husky, which is a little scary to me. Just because, you know, I have stats on these, but there's also the other aspect of that. They didn't even get buffed because it's just a lollipop. There's the reverse of that, or the opposite effect of that, which is that we're gonna kill this thing, I think, right? Nice. Oh, we did not, in fact. Okay, but I still... This porcupine's huge. Which is that we could have we could have so much health still that we could still switch to, potentially, the, Snipe Saiga Antelopes in the back. That we could switch to other units and have enough health for the Husky to, like, heal everything. That's a potential idea. But yeah, Colehawker, Yared and the Goose, Hobbs Kessler making the 1500 was exciting. All of the sprints, the 100 and the 200s were exciting. Shikari just missing the team was a little bit of a surprise. I'm kind of thinking... I think I would rather just still switch this out. Potentially give it a cucumber. I guess I'm not really looking for anything else necessarily. Maybe just a can, but he's just kind of exists back here. We're not doing a spawn team, so as much as chat wants me to take the whale, I don't think we're taking the whale. I'll freeze. I might just, yeah, do this. That way we get more potential. Okay, level next turn. Get rid of the cans. Would have been a good turn for the fox to just eat a can for free, that's for sure. Snipe something good in the back. Not the worst snipe, it's not the best snipe. You have a bigger... How'd you get your guy so big there? Alright, we're losing this one. How'd they get that camel so big? Okay. Whale, deer, fox, thunderbird, camel. Buy ability, no buy abilities to speak of. I'm interested in this. Yes. Yes, I am. It might look a little weird having the deer in the, like, changing that out for that, but I think there's something to be said. Okay. That's a lot of things. Okay. We have health to work with, alright? That's the good news. That's the good news. The bad news is that this raccoon is gonna steal the chili pepper. That is the bad news. Good news again, though, is that first of all, we draw, and second of all, I don't remember the second part because it all happened so fast, but that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That can easily become a 50-50 very fast. Although I still would like to level this. I guess what I'm wondering is, would I rather get rid of the deer? Or like put the deer back here or something? Or would I rather just bring the ostrich in for either the camel or the deer? I do like the idea of the hawk, just because of stuff like emu, saiga antelope. Mainly those two, if I'm going to be honest, but it's a lot of damage for free. There's not a lot of stats to go around for free necessarily. I mean, chili pepper is nice, though we could just put a chili pepper on the ostrich later. I think I'm gonna do this. I know it's a little, I don't have enough gold. It's a little bit of a... not a gamble, but a choice. It's a risk, but that's what we're doing, right? Hawk for Hawk. We're gonna get some good camel triggers, so I love that. That's so unfortunate. I don't think the deer would have fared better unless it was at the front there, but that is very annoying. I will say that. That is very annoying, though. The thing about the camel is that unless we get another camel to like fuse in for lioness buffs, it's not gonna get much. There are 4 tier 6 shop pets. Roll pets and give friend. Wait. You don't do what you did before. If there are 4 tier 6 shop pets, roll pets and give all of my friends stats. I mean, that is pretty good if I could do that. I don't know if I can do that, though. Okay. They're gonna roll them is the problem. So do that to get another one. And then I have to get 2 more. That doesn't seem very likely, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Actually. Maybe we don't even do this anymore, because you're not what I thought you were. They are what we thought they were. Let's do the snake. Keep the camel another turn. Potential, we could just switch the camel up for the T-Rex. Okay, you do have a lot of stats going on. And you only do 1 trigger there, which is not great for me. Yeah, that was not the best. Okay, so we're just losing every round now because we're running into people that have had Husky for a little bit. So that's unfortunate for me. It is unfortunate. We just gotta survive a few more turns so that we can get this lioness combo going. I mean, you're just not strong enough. If we get another camel, you'll be like a lot bigger, which would be cool. But that's like a, you know, it's a pretty substantial, like that. You just got a lot bigger because of that. You know what I mean? I think I'm getting rid of you. It feels a little strange to do, but I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense. It's weird because you kind of don't want to do these right away because you want the lioness stats to go for a little longer. So I'm actually just gonna not freeze it, which looks kind of crazy. But we had a hot start, but trying to get over the finish line has been a little dicey. Well, that stake is going to help big time for the only 1 camel trigger, so that's nice. That has been nice. Okay. We've stagnated for a little bit there. Lowest stat, health. Yes. Just freeze. And then another stake, I guess. Sure. Sure. Each turn, we get bigger and bigger. Huge stake here. Big time stake. Almost a trade, but not quite. But this follow-up stake will get the job done. Scary stuff. I will do this because the level here is helpful. I mean, those are stats, but we don't really need them right now on that. Would I rather flip any stats here? I don't think so. What happened to the divider? What divider? I don't know what you're referring to. Speaking of the Olympic trials, after the Olympic trials on Monday? Or something? Tuesday? Whatever. Whenever the presidential debate was, my mom had texted me about the trials, and then I texted back like, oh, the debate's tonight or whatever. And she was like, oh, I hope I can stay up for it. I don't know, though. You know, I don't like staying up so late anymore. And then I was like, I hope they can both stay up for it, too. Like, I hope they can stay awake for it, too. And then she laughed. And then, the debate happened. And we don't really need to talk about how that went, because it was rough, but... The divider and sap? I don't know. I still don't know what you mean by that. The divider? What the hell are you talking about? I'm debating on buying this pretzel. Kind of want to buy the pretzel. I mean, I could just add more like I could get rid of the hawk and get another T-Rex. Just like get all tier 6s to buff each other, and then that would make pretzels better as well. I guess you could give this to the snake for a level potentially. The line that separates you and the opponent. This line? It's right there. Oh, my snipe didn't kill them. Interesting. Wow, that didn't kill either. Wow. That's a little surprising to me. Didn't see it last opponent. Maybe we had the same themes, so it looked like they merged. That could be it. What's the damage difference here? 21 to 14. I mean, that's a pretty big difference. Especially with us being at 1 health. This is just not even really good anymore, right? And I already have a porcupine thing, so I think I'm actually just gonna take this. Sure. Sports-wise, otherwise, the Panthers won the Stanley Cup, I think? Something like that? Something like that? Oh, close. I think we have to get rid of this hawk, sadly enough. Like, the ability's nice and everything, but it can't get any bigger, is my concern. I mean, we're 2 wins away, so it's, like, so close. And the 21 damage could be huge. I just imagine that... Okay, this could be huge. That didn't really do anything for us, though, huh? The tomato happens when it's in the front, right? I mean, we could move the hawk to the front and give it a tomato, but then the hawk's not shooting the back, but it would be shooting the front, which is potentially good, but the reason we're keeping it is to shoot the back, so I don't know. I don't know. Leveling the snake would be nice. Okay. There are 4 tier 6 shop pets. Does this mean, like, when you roll? That seems impossible to happen, right? You roll and there... Oh, but if it's frozen and you roll, and there's 4, I guess, maybe? That's not going to kill the first unit, which is bad news. But we did snipe one of their units for full health. Oh, we lose. Wow. Wow. Yep, so we should have, I guess, pivoted to just multiple T-Rexes and Lionesses fully and just scaled. That's a little brutal. We had such a strong start there, too. I guess I do this. Was hoping for one of the mana guys, but I was looking like some squashed abs? Whatever. What else happened this weekend? Magic the Gathering Pro Tour happened. That was exciting. We got absolutely smoked because they had mana and we didn't. You really gotta give me this mana? That's not that, in fact. Well, we just really gotta hope for a draw. At least. Okay, they don't have mana either, so this feels like a decent chance. Okay, thank God. Level? You know, Dear Lord can work this week with the thought that cucumbers combined with it. There is something to be said about that. Sheep is probably better for the immediate, is what I would say. I'm gonna be a little greedy with it. So this is just never gonna work unless you have something that can give weakness. Is crisp count as a crisp might count as an ailment, so it would work with that, I guess. But yeah, Pro Tour Modern Horizon 3 was, well, honestly, it wasn't that good, but we're gonna lose because yeah, they got 2 camel triggers. But the one, I guess, kind of interesting thing was this isn't gonna actually summon anything, right? Yeah. The problem with Dear Lord is there isn't a lot that's actually worth killing, I guess. Like, there's some things, like here, basically, just you, and I guess sheep could spawn an extra thing, but not a whole lot else. So we're probably not worth it. But here we are anyway. We're also going for like the potential level 3 situation, I guess, for this. I guess you would want the Thunderbird, but I don't really want to freeze the shop. There was the Player of the Year trophy being named after Kai Buddha, which was an emotional moment. Wow, we just got destroyed again. Very cool. Alright, so first run went well, now this run's going terrible. Par for the course, I guess. Something good. It's not really. Probably just you up here for now, because we get a trigger out of it and whatnot. We don't have the money to really get both of you, so I think I'd rather this one. At least it does something. Oh, that looked kind of weird. The kill animation seemed a little strange there. But yeah, Nadu is broken, Modern is silly, etc., so forth. We certainly need to find that that cucumber, huh? We're just gonna instant lose again, it looks like. I think yeah, you need to get rid of this. Would I rather have this or this? This will make... I mean, this doesn't actually work well because we're not going to have... Like, trumpets don't work in the shop. So it doesn't really make sense, so I'm just going to take this, I guess. Really need to find that cucumber. Okay, I guess we can lollipop. I suppose we could lollipop. Hello, global student gamer and gamer. Apologies. CEO this weekend, big fighting tournament. That was also exciting. This trades, right? No, it's 1 HP short. You gotta be kidding. Double kill and then trade. Thank God, we needed that. We needed that so bad. Oh man, if we went down to 1 there, I had basically no hope. Okay. Flip. Alright, that's looking pretty healthy now. If I got this to level 3, is it worth it? Probably not, but... freeze this, because we probably just won't swap anymore, maybe? Alright, we're probably giving up on the warp. I'm giving up on it. It'll allow us to make room for them as well anyway, which is nice. Or I guess what we could do is have the Dear Lord kill it, so that way we don't need to, you know, sell them. I guess we get, like, free benefit from them dying in that way. That was a little unfortunate math, but I mean, we still won. Or we still drew, rather. He's gonna kill this turn. I think I do this, I do this. You can also kill a deer to get a, you know, there's some amount of benefit there as well. Okay. We're probably, okay, alright. Wait. Did he not kill the... Okay, he did kill the ant. Yeah, the UI or the visuals there are kind of weird. Alright, so you trade with that, then he kills that, which is good, and then I think from that's good enough. Okay. Alright. I would rather sell this one because you get more money, and then you can kill this, and then we go... Doesn't really make sense, but I would like to have a pet on the team, I guess. I would like to have a pet on the team that does something, so he can be there, I guess. And you can go a bit to the back, you'll chip away, level 2, big thing. We could still have this deer die, and we'll get, like, you know, a 10-10 bus or whatever, which is nice. We can even give it bacons and such. Not the best order of things because of, yeah, that chip damage, but I think our Dear Lord is just so big that it doesn't really matter. It would have helped us a lot if we had maybe 3 health still. Nice useless level up on Ostrich. Yeah, I know. I'm aware. I'm aware of that part. So this basically means you have to, like... Is this almost like old... It's almost like Old Moose in a way, where like you get stats based on the highest level thing or something. But in this case, you like would have like, you'd have 4 tier 6s in the shop, freeze the shop, and then just roll to give stats. Which, you know, if you can get that, is strong. But I wonder if it'd be worth... I kind of have a hawk, which in sense is sort of better than the red dragon. There's not really armor this week to necessitate wanting to negate a bunch of things with crisp, which would be the place where you would really want to be doing that. Interesting. Okay. Okay. It's really all about this one guy on the team, huh? It's really all about this one Dear Lord. And everything else is kind of just existing to exist. Alright. I mean, that did a lot, but as long as we can one-shot the headbutt, we're good. We're good. I mean... Okay. Sure. I mean, we're kind of looking to keep this, I guess, so I might as well stat you up a little bit more. Sure. Looks like we're gonna be keeping this deer anyway. Alright. See what we got here. Wait, what is that? Transform, before attack, transform into a sea urchin? Oh, that's the one that, like, lowers the stats or whatever. Okay. Oh, I think my hawk messed up their order, so they didn't get the, whatchamacallit on it. This is a little, like... I would like to have the Anteater for the future for this, but I guess we're, trying to get more, tier 6s in here. Okay. Oh, and it gets rid of them? Oh, you're so bad. What? Hold on. What do you do when you level up? I mean, I guess it can be good. But that was not worth it. In that sense, it wasn't worth it. Maybe if you had a Yeti with the, like, Abominable Snowman guy, that would be kind of worth it. As it stands, I feel like you are not worth it. Granted, a T-Rex doesn't really do anything for me here. A snake behind the Deer Lord is, like, not bad. I mean, you can Bison now. There's not really a point, though. I guess just do this for a potential level situation. Hammerhead for more money is an idea as well. An idea. Yeah, I don't think the Ostrich is very good. I was thinking Ostrich was old Ostrich. I didn't realize it changed. Okay. And this feels like pretty good trades of damage there. Very nice. Okay. I do still want to stat you up more. I guess I'm getting rid of you? I mean, just getting more money is always a nice thing. There's something to be said about staking this, though we are trying to give it more attack stats. Sure. I mean, getting you to level 3 is helpful, for sure. I feel like we're gonna fall short, but who knows? Maybe we can get the whole way. You're gonna snipe that, that's for sure. That's for sure. I think we lose this one, yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of stats. Emu in addition to that. And now this is the thing where I was talking about, where if we had two more extra stats sort of to go in with it, then maybe we'd have a better shot. But as it stands, I'm not loving what I'm seeing as far as our chances go. T-Rex still doesn't actually do anything right now. If we want to get to 10, I think we want to level you first. I am wondering if we even want to bother with this hawk or not. Not sure. Not sure. Well, looks like we should have given it to the hawk because we would have rolled it. I was also looking for a lollipop to switch this deer potentially, but that doesn't seem to be happening either. I feel like we're gonna fall short again. Yeah, I mean, look at this nonsense. Look at this nonsense. Yeah, that's not surprising. Well, those were two very frustrating sets, I would say. Even though they had the two opposite starts, where one started off real hot and the other one did not. But yeah, I guess maybe you just have to be boring and stay alive until Huskies, and then just have Huskies and T-Rexes, and that's the easiest way to go about it. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll give it another go.